Hello, everybody. Hello to Eki. Hello to Z. Wait, and hello to my beautiful High Priestess. Hello. Hey, hello, Piggy. Nice to see you. You know what? Hello, Piggy. I was thinking about you 2 days ago. I was wondering how you were doing. How nice it is to see you. Hello, my superstar Juansen, the maker of everything. And hello to my beautiful angel Lilith. We also have with us beautiful Gypsy. Hello, our dear friend Sean. It is nice to see your picture. And you know what? I think you might even have changed it. I'm not quite sure it is the same one. Looking good, Sean. Nice to see you guys. So let's start this off right away with our beautiful friend over here, Eki. And there's our beautiful Gypsy. How are you doing, sweetie? Into PayPal at this moment, I have our dear Gypsy, and you're going to be coming up quite soon. I'm going to go on see Eki Ziyang Gypsy High Priestess. Let's go for it. So, at 1 minute, blunt deck. Yes, yes, and yes. I hope you guys had a good day today. I am exhausted of cooking, I have to say. I did nothing but cook almost all day. Cook, and I'm not done. This preparing for Christmas, it's a lot of work. All right, I think every year I kind of forget about it, and then I get into it, and I just give myself way too many different things to do. So, Eki, here we go with the blunt deck for you. I know what it is that I need to do. Also, others, they are trying to tell me what to do. I am going to be giving you an offer soon, followed out by, I do want to make this work. And I am changing. I want to be what you deserve. Let's continue on. Let's go and see what other deck it is that you would like to have. You are saying the soulmates in separation. Absolutely. That is one of my favorite decks of them all. I find it so very truthful. So hold on just one moment. And voila. Okay. We have Maria, who's not here, but hello to my beautiful Maria. Well, thank you, beautiful Hello Piggy. I will be with you momentarily. Josh is still with Kelly, right? And what's next? You heard that he's been complaining, and they also had their baby. Aha! So that's most likely where all the complaining is coming from. I get that. All right, my beautiful. I'll be with you shortly. Hello, Piggy. I am feeling emotionally void without you. Also, I wish that you could understand that this was a difficult decision for me. In fact, I truly am still struggling with it. We've both changed a great deal, and sometimes I fear as though maybe you have moved on. And judgment, I'm making the decision once and for all to turn all of this around. And I spent a lot of time thinking about you, wishing that things were really just kind of different. Let's continue on over here to soulmates in separation, which is the one I just did. Oh, and 3 other my choice. Ooh, okay. So, let me go over here, which is not really the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. I feel terrible for hurting you. I want you to know that I do feel empty without you. I feel as though I have ruined absolutely everything. And I feel like I can't quite give you what it is that you need. What I truly need right now is a little bit more time. Let's continue on with this one, the butterfly, because it is a beautiful one. I fear a relationship with you because I don't want to be into another failed relationship. I hate how much pain I have caused you. I truly hope that you don't hate me. I also want you to know that at this moment, I'm shuffling. And here we go. I want to see you. I also want you to know that I am quite upset with myself. And let's conclude with black roses. And here we go. By the way, guys, I will be posting the holiday the holiday schedule soon, and I will be posting onto the channel also, and for the members also. But whenever I am not live, because during the holiday season I'm live every other 2 days, if ever you guys have any questions you would like answers to, you'll be able to send them to me through PayPal, and I will do I'll do a little bit of a live, but a private one where I send you the link so you can still get your answers if anything is urgent or there's anything that you truly do want to know. So I've been receiving your telepathic messages. Also, I want you to know that I do have an offer for you. Let's continue on. You are going to be hearing from me soon. I am always reminded of you, and you're so different. That's why I love you. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Eki. I hope you're doing good, sweetie. Let's go see our dear friend over here, Z Yang. And now I know why my chat was not moving. I was scrolled up all the way to the top. All right. So Z, here we go. Hello to Ronnie. Nice to see you, beautiful. Do we have our dear Maria who is here? Not quite. It is so nice to see you, Sean, with all your beautiful energy. You decide that you're going to be with a nice old woman, not a man, and you saw your old woman in your dream when I went to sleep last night. Well, there you go, sweetie. You were actually talking to me about a nice old woman last time, so it was a little bit of a surprise for me that you were actually looking for a nice old man. I thought what you wanted was a nice older woman, one that you had already known or something. I like the idea, Sean. I like it, sweetie. So you've got a vision. You've got to wait for the divine timing to happen and go on through. Let's go and see. Don't worry. I've got you, my beautiful gypsy. You're right after Z Yang, my beautiful. So I am just waiting in vain. Are you just waiting in vain for KD? Oh, let's go see for Z. Followed out by Gypsy, High Priestess, and Hello Piggy. Hello, my beautiful Renesha, sweetheart. How are you doing? It is nice to see you, my lovely, with all those beautiful hearts. Yes. Returned by Lilith. Okay, so what am I getting over here? I'm getting from KD a little bit of a lack of enthusiasm. But you know what? I feel as though it's just really not the right time. So are you waiting in vain for KD? At this moment, I feel like nothing is really possible. There's just, the possibility is not there. We're not ready for it. Do we want to be with you, though? Are you waiting in vain? I'm going to say no, my beautiful Z Yang. I do not believe that you are. I do have over here with my Ace of Wands, new beginnings. I am getting something that is happening, and I do see him getting closer to you. And there's opportunities. There are changes that are coming on in. Honestly, and to my mind, the first word that comes to me is February. So I'm going to say that nothing really is going to happen all that much until that time. But from then, I feel as though things might actually start to change. If his energy stays the same, this is what he's got actually into his mind. He wants to take it one step at a time. I feel as though you truly are quite important, but at this moment, he just doesn't really know. Are these expectations? Are these thoughts? Are they real? Are they illusions? Is it going to be good? Is it not? We don't want to be hurt. We're a little bit caught within all of our emotions because we do want to be with you and we do care for you quite, so very much. But at the same time, we don't want to be hurt. And we're kind of like into that tug of war, insecurity and wants and insecurity and wants. And we kind of want to continue into that, but we want to continue at almost a snail kind of a pace, sweetie. It's going really, really quite slowly. But are you important for him? I'm still going to have to say a yes. Sometimes people act really kind of snailish in the slowest kind of way, but you can be the most important person. You can be a pillar into their life. So are you important for him? I have absolutely no doubt about it. Let me go and give you some messages from Spirit, my lovely. Thank you, my beautiful Renesha. Oh, my beautiful Renesha. I'm sorry, sweetie. We're going to go and check that out, my lovely. Between Barber and Dad and Son, perhaps, everything is a little bit cuckoo, sweetie. All right, my dear Z, what I can see over here, Z Yang. I feel as though at this moment you're stuck into a position that you don't really want to be into, that you could release yourself from, no doubt about it, if you did want to. But I don't feel as though you want to right now. And this is definitely in regards to your love life. So your love life, you're staying into this position because you do care for him. You do want to be with him. You don't really know where this is going to go, but you're not ready to let go of him. You still want to give him some time. What I can see over here is that we need to release that fear. And I feel as though within time, Spirit is saying that secrets are going to be revealed. So, and when I say secrets, I don't want to say anything bad. Sometimes, we think secrets, something horrible is going to be happening. Absolutely not. I just feel as though we're going to be expressing the way that we feel towards you, which is going to allow the relationship to a little bit unblock. Now, Spirit is saying over here that you need to take care of yourself. You need to really you're very sensible, you're very nurturing, sometimes a little bit too kind, a little too sweet. What you really need to do right now is take some time for yourself. Spirit is saying, take care of yourself, move on forward, release a little bit, okay, KD, just a little bit. And you know what? When we release a little bit, often they just kind of come on back so much quicker, a little bit like a boomerang. So Spirit is saying, take care of yourself a little bit, release a little bit. Don't cut, just release a little bit. And you'll see that within time, things will definitely get better. As for finances, I feel as though things are actually quite stable. I don't really see all that much movement into it. So I'm going to say that you're okay for that, my lovely. Let me take out a last message over here for you. And hello to our beautiful Maria. I like the Dr. Lisa. I really do. It is nice to see you, lovely. Okay, let's go and see. I did receive your mail, but I did not have time to read it. I've been busy cooking all day, making holiday cookies with my kids because they want to bring these cookies to their teachers tomorrow. It's their last day at school. So pay attention to the signs, my beautiful Z Yang, because they are guarding you at this moment. Oh, you did not, my beautiful Gypsy, but you're here right on time because you're up in about 30 seconds. Open yourself up to changes, Z Yang, and, oh, well, what I can actually see over here is that it might be time to reconsider something. What is it that you need to reconsider? Let's take a last one out. Happiness is an inside job. My beautiful Z, sending you so much love, beautiful. You've got this, my lovely. All right, how is our beautiful friend over here, our soul family Gypsy, doing? I'm going to go and see, does MH still think about you, and does BR still think about you or miss you? Let's go and find that out. So here we go for Gypsy, and after Gypsy, I'm going to see, well, hello, Baldy. Baddie Lex, not Baldy. That would be something else, wouldn't it? I was looking at your lady laughing, and I just kind of misread it. So High Priestess is going to be next, followed out by Hello Piggy, Renesha, and our beautiful Lex. So let's go for it. Maria, I've got you too. Do not worry. Actually, Maria, you're going to be right after Renesha. Then I'm going to move over to Lex. So much love sent to you, Z. Don't give up. No, it's a cute sticker. It's adorable, Lex. I like it. It made me laugh. It kind of caught my attention. Okay, so we want to know over here for our beautiful friend, Gypsy, does MH still think about you? And, well, let's start off with MH, okay? Let's go over here. MH is a little bit into a period of, we're kind of moving is what we're doing. We are getting more clarity upon what we want, what we need, how we're moving on. Do we still think about you? I feel as though we do, but I feel as though we have a disharmony about when we think about you. I don't feel like we're happy about the ending. We're happy about the way that things ended up. And we actually feel as though it was really somewhat of a lost opportunity altogether. So I'm going to say that we do still think about you every once in a while. And we're disappointed because we do believe that you could have been somebody really good into our life, but maybe just not at the right time, at the right moment. And does BR still think about you, or does BR miss you? Does BR still think about you, or does BR miss you? Well, you know what? I'm going to have to say yes as for our second BR over here. I'm actually seeing over here that sometimes, well, we do miss you. We do. And we do think about you. I feel as though we're actually looking at different type of opportunities. We're looking at different paths, different kind of things that could be happening for us. I feel like we're a little bit into a moment where nothing much is going to happen. We're into a moment of resting, not wanting to take any action. But we do miss you, and we do actually think about what could be happening between both of you guys into the future, because you do bring a lot of contentment and a lot of satisfaction into their lives. And I almost feel as though you'd be a little bit almost of a dream come true at some point if that possibility ever kind of arose. So I'm going to say, H, it's a lost opportunity. We're disappointed by it, not the right time. But BR is resting, not taking any action, but missing you, and still thinking about opportunities. So I'm going to say for BR, not all is lost. For MH, I'd have to say, I think we have to turn the page onto that one. Have you? Seriously? Well, you know, there you go. Oh my God, Hello Piggy, you're supposed to get minus 60 degrees and you're so scared. Yeah, any advice? Stay inside, Hello Piggy. Oh my God, that is horrible. Oh no, that is not good, Hello Piggy. Honestly, minus 60, I've never had that, not even over here. Yeah, I'm gonna say anything that is thermal. If you can buy those, if you go outside, like those little hand warmers, if you go outside, the feet warmers that you just kind of shake up. You open the package, you shake it up, and you put it into your mitts or into your boots. They're really good, and they'll keep you warm for hours on. And if your feet and your hands are warm, you're good for gold, sweetie. Other than that, I say stay inside. That's way too cold. If you go out even just for a couple minutes, you're gonna get frostbite. Oh, geez. And this is your second. Oh, that is something. A Gypsy, is there a chance that BR and you would get back together, and will MH reach out again? Well, let's go see Gypsy before we continue on with High Priestess and Hello Piggy. Yeah, you're just so scared, right? Yeah, minus 50 for you, Gypsy? Oh my gosh. I'm complaining. I have like minus 3 outside, and we're expecting like a huge storm. Make sure you keep your faucets dripping at all times. Seriously, guys? Well, that is great advice, Gypsy. You see, I didn't even know that. It's so cold over here. I guess we're just kind of used to it, and we don't have to do that. Really? You have to keep it dripping? Okay, well, let's go see. Is there a chance that BR and you would get back together? Because you've been having these dreams, right? Let's go and find that out. Oh, Hello Piggy. I say it's time to move again. It's too cold. I will not complain again. We have our beautiful Carrie, who is in Canada also, but she's like really, really far away from me. And she's been having horribly cold weather too, like minus 40, minus 60 too. It's bad. Okay, with Fahrenheit. Okay, thank you, sweetie. With Fahrenheit. Okay. All right, okay. So your minus 50 in Fahrenheit would give me what over here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, it's still not good. Minus 45. Yeah, that's cold. That's cold. We get that in wintertime. We get that in January and February. I just don't go outside. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, a beautiful warm hug, right? Stay close to a fireplace if you guys have a fireplace. Those beautiful warming electric blankets, I love them. I hate the ones from Costco though. They break all the time. But online, you can find some really good ones. I will not mention any places. Yeah. I know, it's crazy. Stay warm, guys. Stay warm. Take really hot baths. Stay with electric blankets. Put big wool socks on. And just hibernate, guys. Gypsy, is there a chance that BR and you would actually get back together? For you and BR, my Knight of Wands followed out by my Page of Swords. Also our Hierophant and the Star. You know what? I'm actually going to have to say yes. I do feel as though there is a really good chance. The only thing that's a little bit coming into the way is my Page over here. I see as though our Knight is moving on forward. My Page is a little bit immature and not quite ready, which is why my Page is in reverse. But we are definitely thinking about it and we're hoping about it. So we do have a lot of dreams. We do have a lot of wants. So maybe we're actually having the same type of dreams that you're having. So is there a chance that BR and you would actually get back together? I'm going to say yes onto that one, sweetie. Oh yes. Well, that works too. I mean, if you've got somebody who wants to stick to you, I mean, nothing like body heat to warm you up to, Maria. You're right. You knew it. She's moving back here. Is she moving back or is she not? Is that a question? I don't know what that is, Gypsy. I'm gonna say yes. I feel as though she is moving on back. So I'll say yes. They're so funny. Let's go see, is MH going to reach out again? Will MH reach out again? My High Priestess, beautiful soul, and hello Piggy, who's freezing over there. You guys are next. So let's go and see. You're single as a Pringle over there, right? Yeah, okay. Yes, take some really big hugs and yeah, warm blankets, guys. Hot cocoa, hot tea. All right, my lovely. As for MH, is MH going to reach out again? I don't feel as though we're necessarily going to reach out. If we do, it will be within the following 2 months because I still feel like there's a unification. There is still something that is holding you guys together. We have not cut the cords within this relationship. May it be you, may it be MH, the cords are not cut. So there is something that is still binding you guys together. And it is that thought, it is those memories, that happiness. So we're still thinking of you. So there is a possibility, but I'm going to say most likely not. Our Chariot is in reverse and our Ten of Swords also. So I'll say most likely no, but if it does happen, it could. I'll say within the following 2 months, but I doubt it. Yeah, who cares about MH now that BR is a big deal? All right, okay, screw MH. I'm not even going to talk about MH anymore. MH was just like a filler, right? Okay, so let's go and find out for High Priestess. You're nervous. Your manager is trying to get you fired and let you go from your temporary job. Can you tell you if they're going to keep me until the end? They were supposed to keep you until the end of the contract. I think they might. Well, last time we looked, I think they were even supposed to maybe prolong your contract, my beautiful High Priestess. Let's go and find that out. Let's go and see. So we are with High Priestess, our beautiful long-lost friend over here. Hello Piggy is next, followed up by Maria and Renesha. And then I'm going to be with Lex. Yeah, you're just kind of kidding. I know. Gypsy, in every joke, there is some truth. But I get you 1,000,000%. I know what you're thinking about. And I don't blame you. No judgment whatsoever. There's always, but always somebody that we prefer over somebody else, right? And it's okay. It's human nature. You can't love everybody the same way now, can you? You got to pick one at some point, and you've got yours picked. So I say let's go for it. Here we go. I want to know over here what is going on for our beautiful High Priestess. What is up? My lovely. The progress is kind of slow over here. Breaking norms, overflowing emotions, financial stability. They're not firing you whatsoever, sweetie. You're really, really anxious. You're really worried. I feel as though you're worried that they're just going to fire you and just kind of let you go and not finish anything, but I don't see that whatsoever. So I'm going to have to say, no, they are not going to fire you, and you're going to be able to keep your job until the end of the contract. Let me take out another deck to go and double verify. let me just go undo that with this deck over here. And now you just have a million questions, don't you, Gypsy? Now we just opened like a door that we, yeah. I don't know. Yes, now you're in trouble, Gypsy. You say it feels like the switch every day by day, right? Feels like you're on the chopping block over and over again. Yeah, that is stressful as hell. That just really makes you feeling that anxious, feeling like you don't know if you're going to be fired, what's really going on. You kind of feel as though, you feel, and it just makes you make sometimes it could make you make mistakes because you're afraid, you're stressed, you're anxious, you don't really know how to act or what to do or what to say. And that's how we do things that we would not normally do, that we can't really explain. And that ends up getting us in trouble. I get you, sweetie. I don't feel as though you're onto the chopping block whatsoever. So I am going to tell you, yes, you are going to be able to finish your contract. Absolutely no problem about it. And you're not going to be fired, my lovely. So try to rest easy. Try to be as peaceful as you can be. Try to keep a little bit of a little charm with you if you can. Something that is important, something that is precious, something that you can put your intentions in, something that you can put your worries in if possible. You could even take yourself a little jar or a little spell jar, and fill that in with all of your intentions, all of your fears, and put that into the bottle. You can even just kind of write it onto a piece of paper. You can seal that up with wax, my lovely, and seal your fears away. High Priestess, so much love sent out to you. Yes, Gypsy, don't get Maria going. Do not get her inspired. She's got a lot of stuff going on onto her side too. Hello, Piggy. Here we go. Followed out by our beautiful, uninspired Maria, who's going to be up next. So, hello, Piggy. Now, I'm going to have to log back in because, PayPal is just being the way that it is. And Maria, you are up next. At this moment, we're going to go and see what's actually going on with Josh. What is going on with Josh? Now, my beautiful Hello Piggy, I am going to use the Light Seers deck. I know that is a deck that you do usually use, if you do still use it. So, we can compare notes. Here we go. Let's go for it. All right. Hello, my beautiful Liz. Nice to see you, sweetie. So, hello, Piggy. Maria, followed out by Renesha and Lex. Actually, no, I'm so sorry, Maria. Renesha is before you. Then I'm with you. You're after Renesha, my lovely. Okay, so let's go for it. What do we have? I'm sorry, Wanton. Please keep your list like that. I'm so sorry. Don't do any, foolish stuff. Don't change your whole list. You do. Okay. Ace of Cups over here. 4 of Cups followed out by our 9 of Cups. So are we happy? Absolutely not. We're not happy whatsoever. So, well, let's continue and let's go see what else is coming on. It's not that we don't feel like there's justice. We've put ourselves, I feel as though Josh has actually put himself into this situation because it is a situation that he has chosen, right? He chose to be with Kelly. He chose to embark onto this. He chose to either have that baby or he didn't do protection and the baby came along. So he chose his destiny, if you will. That being said, he is feeling absolutely, I feel like if he could just break through and he could just leave, this is what he would do. If he would leave and there would be no judgment, there would be no consequences, that would be his way out. He would not stick. Now, I actually feel as though he's a little bit bored. Maybe he's just bored by this new family dynamic. Maybe I feel as though, he seems to be really bored. He seems to be unhappy. But he seems to be thinking that maybe, I feel as though his friends are telling him that it's just really the way that it is. It could be because of this new dynamic into the family and babies, where everything just kind of changes. So the attention that he was not really getting before, but at least he got some, well, he's got even less. The burden that he had before, now he's got even more. So he's actually feeling really quite caught into this whole situation altogether. Thank you, my beautiful Kimberly, sweetie. Yeah, right, Gypsy? You're so funny. And the world over here, reverse position. He does not believe. He does not believe into the success of this relationship. He does not believe into the fulfillment of this relationship. Honestly, with the world in reverse, he's not happy about this at all. And if he could just kind of run away, I feel like he's actually a little bit even planning it. His family is telling him this is just how it is, right? There you go. He's not happy. He wants to run away. He wants to sneak away into the middle of the night if he could, but he's not going to do so because he's not like that. But I feel as though he is going to try to evade. He's going to try to get out of the relationship whenever he can. So if he can escape, go out for a beer with his friends or whatever it is, as long as he is not at home, as long as he is not into those problems, into those responsibilities, into that unhappiness, then he is ultimately going to be a little bit happier. Does he plan on leaving her at this moment? I feel as though he's sticking around. He's trying to work through this because I feel like he's got a lot of pressure upon him by her, by family, by friends who are kind of telling him, you know what, you got yourself into this. This is what you wanted. You know, it's a transition. It's something you got to get through. But what's important to notice is that he was not happy before the baby actually came upon. So this is just adding on. It's just putting that extra little block that's making Humpty Dumpty kind of fall on down. And so is he leaving? No. Is he happy? No. What's the future for them? For the moment, stagnation. They're just kind of living on by. She's doing whatever she needs to do with baby. He's helping out every once in a while, but when he can just kind of leave and run and do something else, he will do it. He's not getting the attention that he wants. And I'm not going to say he doesn't love his little baby. I'm not saying that whatsoever, but he doesn't like the dynamics. And I don't feel as though he loves his wife the way that he used to. I feel like it's complicated. And, you know, sometimes some things are really just not meant to be. Sometimes we should not have children with people. I feel like this could be one of those times. You say you believe that he will. It will just take time until, he can't take it anymore. Absolutely. For the moment, I prefer to tell you that I don't see it because I don't. But most likely into this type of situation, unless they go and get themselves some help, they go into therapy and they start working on this and, you know, they go way back into the beginning of the relationship. It is possible they can do it if they want to, if they have the finances and if they can find, you know, a psychologist, because at this time, since COVID, last 2-3 years, they're absolutely impossible to find. May they be online or in person. It's difficult. So I'm going to say at some point, most likely, he's going to end up breaking up, walking away, because he's not going to be able to handle it anymore. But I don't see it at this moment. But most likely it's going to be the ending. You know how that one is, right, Gypsy? And you got the same message. Love it, my beautiful. Hello, Piggy. We are always onto the same page, my lovely. It was so nice to see you. Hello, Piggy. If I don't get to see you again before the holidays, I'm going to wish you the most perfect holidays with your daughter, with your family, sweetie. Enjoy that beautiful time together. You are absolutely gorgeous. You're lovely. And it is so nice to see you again. You see him suffering with her for years until he gives up. I'm seeing the year 4 or 5. So I'm going to say between 4 to 5 years is the numbers that came up for me. Why are you pinned? Interesting, aren't you, Gypsy? You're pinned because you're a soul member, because you're a member of the channel. And YouTube puts you in priority, so I don't miss your question. That's why you're up there. I could unpin you if you want. I think I can. Wait, let me unpin you, Gypsy, if you're feeling uncomfortable. There you go, sweetie. You're unpinned. I'm going to go unpin Lilith back because I didn't do it. YouTube does it automatically. I don't know what to do about that, sweetie. Here you go. You're unpinned, sweetie. Oh, I love you too, my beautiful Hello Piggy. You're so sweet. And that's what you said too, right, Watson? I know. Poor Gypsy. There she is, just kind of pinned up like that. All right, Renesha, lovely. Every time I see you up there, Gypsy, I'll unpin you, okay? And if I don't think about it, remind me. You need your energy is not doing all that good, right? Let's go see what we've got. Again, our beautiful Maria is going to be up next after. So here we go. So what do we have? What's going on for our dear friend Renesha? Let's go and find that out. Some people, Gypsy, don't like to be pinned. And I'm saying that into an 18 plus of a way. But I'm just going to leave it at that. Lilith kind of likes it when I pin her. But yeah. That's it. You love the attention. Oh, I get you. Okay, so Renesha, let's go and find this out. Okay, so you have a lot of inner conflicts over here, my lovely. You do. Financially speaking, page of... Okay, there's a new project that seems to be coming towards you, and that is good. For that, I absolutely love. Here we go. So, you have inner conflicts over here. I feel like you have a lot of feelings that you're just kind of keeping within, a lot of things that are kind of bothering you all together. I know, right, Maria? There's a lot that seems to be going on over here, but at the same time, I feel like you're keeping it all within. I feel like you can't necessarily talk to anybody about it, or you can't necessarily open up about this to everybody. So I do see that your energy is low. Hello, Finister. Nice to see you. But I feel as though there's a new project. So, and I know that what you do, I know that you're in business. I know that you go on out, you work really, really hard. Sometimes people don't always do their job well. There's a lot of things that kind of come into conflict sometimes. What I'm going to say is something new is going to be approaching for you. I also feel over here that you're really quite unbalanced. There's somebody that you're feeling. Is there somebody that you're feeling attraction towards? Or somebody is feeling attraction towards you, but it seems to be something one-sided. Are you holding on to somebody over here? Hello, my beautiful Susan. Nice to see you, lovely. Are you holding on to somebody over here, my beautiful Renesha? And I think I do know who it is, but I will not mention any names. But if there's somebody that you're holding on to, or maybe somebody who's holding on to you they're not able to cut that kind of a cord, if you will. So it seems to be like a one-sided kind of a thing. Somebody seems to be feeling a little bit, and it's the same person over here in love who is unfair towards you, somebody who is very unaccountable. And I know more I talk about this person, more you know who I'm talking about. So we're feeling quite unaccountable. It's difficult making some choices. I feel like it's a little bit one-sided. So love-wise, relationship-wise, and this is not somebody that you're in a relationship with. I feel like it's somebody that you were into a relationship with. So things are a little bit complicated onto that side, but I feel like time is going to be able to fix that up. You're going to be able to balance things out into a better way. Thank you, my beautiful Susan. It's really a question over here of time. You got to let that divine timing. Now, those inner conflicts and everything that you're kind of keeping on in, what can you do, sweetie? What can you do to release all that inner conflict, everything that is within you? Who is bothering you? I know there's many people bothering you, but could you actually talk to them about it? Not registering that, but you have a thought of who, right? What is that who? Yeah, that's it. And you haven't heard from him. You're so funny. Okay, well, let's go and see this. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to continue. You know who I'm talking about. So, other than that, what I can see over here is you've got self-limiting beliefs, sweetie. You're stopping yourself from moving on forward. You are stopping yourself from getting what you want. Beautiful, Renesha. Go and get what you want. Don't wonder what other people are going to say. Don't wonder about any of it. Just go for it, my lovely. Now, your personal goals. You kind of feel like you're not aligned. You have a lot of fear. There's a little bit of I'm going to say a lack of planning. There's a lot of things that you would like to go do, but I feel as though there's a lot of consequences and a lot of people that are involved into those decisions that would actually bring you on forward, which would bring you ultimate happiness into your life. So are you willing to make those changes and to change some ways of living? It could be school for your son. It could be changing towns. But in order to get what you want, in order to get that happiness, are you willing to do that? Because I feel as though there's a lot that you have to do over here, my sweetie. I like that, Gypsy. I do. You've got all the merry things into it. You've been saying to yourself, and you've been depressed trying to get your mind right. Yeah, right? Your mind is a little bit all over the place right now. And this is it. You're self-limiting. You're just really kind of being stuck into everything. Okay, well, let's put these away because they've pretty much told us what we needed to know. What you need to do right now is you need to let go. Let me go and get out some universe messages for you, angel messages. Let's give you the whole deal and see what we can get, okay? Yeah, I know. That's always there, right? I don't see any modifications upon that, my beautiful Renesha. I don't see any modifications coming financially speaking. This has all happened for a reason. You please do need to trust the process of what is happening at this moment. Also, we want you to know that you need to pay attention to the signs because at this moment, they're actually guiding you. And this one, I feel, is so perfect for you. You cannot please everybody into this situation. So what you truly need to do is to focus onto yourself right now. And that is something that I feel, and good for you that you're doing it at this moment, that you're focusing onto yourself. I feel like it's really important for you. I feel like it's going to be able to open up a lot of different doors. Now, I'm going to go over here into an angel tarot deck and see what I got. I know your dad is not nice to you, sweetie. I know, Renesha. I know your dad is mean. I know that you try to help him as much as possible, but he's not nice towards you, and your sister neither. I kind of feel like your sister always thinks that that you're always trying to do something towards a dad, which you're absolutely not. By the way, in PayPal, I have Maria, I also have Gypsy, and I have beautiful Kimberly. You guys are going to be coming up shortly. So, yes, I get you, my beautiful. I really, really do, sweetie. But there's nothing you can do about your dad. You can tell, well, the best that you can do for your dad is to tell him how you feel, what you like, what you don't like, so he doesn't do it anymore. But if he does continue to do it and you don't really have that choice, I do feel like you do live around him. Yeah, you're kind of a little bit stuck with him, right, sweetie, until something comes on in. I say try to isolate yourself as much as possible and try to remember to yourself that whatever is sad, it is not the truth. It is something often that is said by pain, by sadness, and also by wanting you to do better into different areas. I don't feel like he's doing it really to be mean because he truly does love you. He just has horrible ways of saying what he wants and what he wants for you. I do feel as though there is a certain ascension that is going to be coming in for you. This ascension is going to be coming somewhere around the month of March. You're going to be moving up higher, spiritually speaking. New opportunities coming into your way. But in order for these new opportunities to come in, you've got to believe. You got to stop believing what your dad is saying, because your dad is saying nonsense. Your dad is not saying nice things towards you, and that's just not acceptable. So I'm going to have to say over here, believe into yourself and you will get what you desire, my lovely. Just believe into yourself, give yourself time, and move on forward with your thoughts and your ideas, because if you believe in yourself and you have a lot of thoughts and you have a lot of ideas, but you don't actually make any actions and you don't tell the people around you that they're hurting you, then you're not really going to be changing anything. So you got to put that action for the universe to give something back to you. A new challenge to move on forward. And with that new challenge will come on in also some beautiful blessings. So my dear Renesha, do not give up, sweetie. On into moments of sadness or loss, or you just want to chit chat, you've got my email. It's there. It's here. And it's at the bottom of every single one of my readings. It's onto my channel. Reach on out to me. Even if you just want to chit chat, my lovely, I will reply to you. I promise you, sweetie. Stay strong, Renesha. You're beautiful in every way. Thank you, my dear Susan. I'm going to go and see Maria. Maria. Here we go. And after Maria, I'm going to go and see our dear friend Lex is going to be up next, followed out by Liz, and then I'm moving over to the following PayPals, followed out by our dear friend Susan. So I'm just going to move on over here, my beautiful Maria, to your email that I hope is not too long because I have not had time to read it. Okay. Somebody rang the fire alarm by mistake. Okay. And then it went back. Okay. All right. So you want to know, did he see you today? What is he feeling? And when he passed by, did he look inside the classroom to see you? You do have a lot of thoughts going through your mind today, don't you? Why did he leave earlier than you? And okay, well, I'm just going to start off with the first one, okay? Because I'm going to get lost into your questions. Let's go for it, my beautiful Maria. I know your daily love story, Maria and Roberto. I love it. It appears onto my phone. I'm like, ooh, my daily love story. I can't wait to go see it. You're like a little bit of a soap opera is what you are. You're like my days. What is it called? Days of My Lives? Something like that. My mom used to watch that. General Hospital. She used to watch all that stuff. I know, I got you, Maria. So Maria is up next, and then we're going to go and see Lex. Renesha, it is my great pleasure, sweetie. Let me know if you have any other questions. And again, Renesha, I'm here for you at all times. You can reach me into my email whenever you want, okay? Unless I'm sleeping, I'll reply back to you, lovely. All right, so let's go and find out. What do I have? I know, that's you. You've got this. Here we go. So, I got to go into the right place. Okay, did he see you today? First question, yes or no? You want to know, did he see you today, and what was he feeling? Ooh, let's go and find that out. So, did he see you today, and what was he feeling? Did he see you today? You know what, my lovely? I don't feel as though he saw you today. I don't. Justice, he feels as though it's unfair. 3 of Wands, wondering what's going on, why we have not seen you. 10 of Swords, wondering painfully. The 10 of Swords is very dramatic. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of wonder. But there's a lot of being kind of lost and just wondering, why did we not? In this case, why did we not see you? What went wrong? You know, because I really do feel as though we did want to see you. And here we go at the very ending of all that pain. We've got you over here, my beautiful High Priestess. So I'm going to have to say, you want to know if he did see you today? I'm going to say no. What was he feeling? I'm going to say sad. I'm going to say a little bit lost. I feel like he did want to see you, but it didn't really know where you were, what you were doing. And he just wonders why he did not even see you altogether. Now, I'm going to go and see when he passed by your classroom, but logically speaking, his spirit is telling me the truth. It should be a no since he did not see you, but let me go and check that out. So when he passed by, did he look inside your classroom to see you? Okay, here we go. Our King of Swords, followed out by our Magician, by our 4 of Pentacles. I'm actually going to have to say, I feel as though we wanted to, but we were not quite able to do so. I feel as though we were actually chit-chatting with somebody else as we passed by onto your classroom. Now, I don't feel as though this person was planned. I don't feel like we were really necessarily meant to speak with them and to talk with them. but they just kind of, showed up unexpectedly, a little bit like, that guest that shows up at your door that you don't really want at that moment. This is it. So I feel like we're a little bit stuck. Like you, it happened to you the other day, didn't it? Where you were stuck and you were chit-chatting with, I don't know, the director or the principal, and you could not go and see him. This is it. Same kind of situation happened over here. Now, why did he leave earlier than you? And you say yesterday when you were leaving, he actually ran out of the door in the same time. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go and check that out after. Let's switch up decks and let's go and find out what's happening with why did he leave early today, or earlier than you. So why did he leave earlier than you? Why did he do that? So why did he leave earlier than you? All right. I'm actually going to have to say over here, I feel as though we did leave earlier than you over here, because I feel as though we didn't really have all that much. It was all that important. We felt tired. I feel like we wanted to go home. I feel like we have a lot of things. For some reason, he's got some things to prepare for Christmas. May it be shopping. I don't know. I'm seeing something that has to do with gifts. So I feel as though he left earlier in order to go and do this, because I don't feel like he has all that much other time to do it. And this is why he left earlier today. Now, is he doing this all on coincidence or on purpose? Let's go and see that. I know you did have a chance, my beautiful. I told you did, my lovely. It's really, really important to all of this to always take things. Whenever something happens, my beautiful Maria, we always think the very worst, and we think that everything is over and everything is really, really quite bad. But once we actually give ourselves a little bit of time and we leave the other person what they're actually looking for, well, you know what? Things just kind of end up falling into your lap. So I'm going to say it's all good. Is he doing all of these things on purpose? I'm actually going to have to say yes. My Page of Pentacles over here, my Nine of Cups, I feel as though we're trying to a little bit orchestrate this into this kind of a way so we could have some type of it's just so we can see each other, but I feel like we want more. I feel like we want some type of a conversation at some point that's going to be coming on out. Why? Because we do have a lot of anxiety. We're not ready for the relationship yet, but we're still thinking of you. We still want to have that connection. We still want to have that certain relation, if you will, because even though we're not quite ready to be into a relationship, we don't want you to go out and to be with somebody else neither. So we want you to know that we are still interested in you, even if it's into a silent kind of a way. I know. Absolutely, Kimberly. We've got you, my sweetie. So let me go over here now and let's go and see. Jordan is going to be there. Okay, so Gypsy, you are coming up quite soon. I'm going to go and see Liz A at this moment. Then I'm going to see Gypsy. I'm going to see Kimberly after. So do I see you guys seeing each other before the end of the year? I can't. He didn't see you, and you really thought that he did saw you, but he was busy. I know, sweetie. Let me go and see. So is there a chance that you guys might see each other before the end of the year? Let me go and find that out. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. So Liz A followed out by Gypsy, Kimberly, and then we have our beautiful Susan, who is up next. Okay. So here we go. Is there a chance? I'm going to have to say, I feel like it is more of a no. If it does happen, it's going to be something that's going to be more of a last minute, not really planned. But as of right now, I'm going to say most likely not, my beautiful. So I'll say no for the moment, my sweetie. Oh, thank you so very much. I love being called Dr. Lisa. You're such a sweetie pie, Maria. Sending you so much love. I love your love story. It is fascinating. Every day there is something new. Every day there is something exciting within your love story. My beautiful Liz, any advice to align more to your person? Well, let's go and see that. What a very nice and interesting question. All right, let's go and see. Over here to begin with, what we can actually do. You still have a chance, my beautiful Maria. You absolutely do, my lovely. Yes, yes, and yes. Do not worry. I know you're excited, sweetie, and I love the fact that you're excited. I love the fact that you are thrilled and happy, and I love the fact that both of you guys are doing just the right steps at just the right time in order to make this happen. All right, my beautiful Liz A, what can we do? Maybe we'll put a little bit of a timestamp. I don't know if our beautiful Liz is with us at 55 minutes and let's say 40 seconds. This is kind of interesting. Okay, here we go. What I can actually see over here is a mix of a lot of different things. I feel like ultimately what you need to do with the crone over here is you need to have a resurrection altogether. You need to, and this is a little bit what I'm seeing within all the cards. There are some things within you that you know with great certainty, and there are other things that are a little bit unclear. I feel like those things that are a little bit unclear, we need to clarify them. But how do we need to clarify them? Kind of feel like you have to change a lot of things into your life. I feel like you have to have a little bit of a resurrection of the soul or of your heart, of your emotions. I need you to kind of start over again. So I feel like there's some, leftover residue, if you will, that is there, that is a little bit just kind of holding on. And that residue is kind of building on up and it's stopping you from moving on forward. So what I need you to do is, yes, ultimately have a little bit of that resurrection. What is good for you? What is not good? Cut those cords. Put whoever is not good, not even just in love, anybody into your life that is bringing anything that is not good, you need to take them out, because that is all part of how to align your own person. We need to start looking with more clarity towards what? Towards the future. We need to be a little bit more of a visionary. What do you want? What do you want over here is also what the crone, you've got the crone twice over here. Once she is telling you you need to resurrect, and the other time she's telling you need to resurrect, but you need to do it with a new vision. You need to do it with a thought into your mind. This is who I want to be. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to get. So if you want to be more assertive, thank you, my beautiful Kimberly. You're up next, my lovely sweetie. If you want to be more assertive, if you want to be more, I don't know, depending what it is that you want to go out more, you want to be more business savvy, whatever it is that you're looking for, this is what you've got to do, but you got to look forward towards it and you got to start making it take into action. I feel as though love at this moment is a little bit put onto the sideburn and onto the sideline, not that all important at this moment. We need to be more optimistic towards the vision that we want to have into the future. We need to realign what it no longer is good for us. And we need to start hoping. We need to start believing into the power of what we want. Send that on out to the universe so we get it on back. So what I concretely need you to do right now, my beautiful, is to write down onto a piece of paper, what do you like about your life? What don't you like about your life? And what are you willing to change into those things that are going to do some good for you? And that is truly the way that you are going to align different things into your life. You can't do it all at the same time, but you can definitely work onto one after the other. So pick what is most important in priority and work down your list. Don't necessarily give yourself a really big timeline. Give yourself, let's say, 6 months to work upon this. And what are going to be your steps? Make it nice, make it clear. Ask spirits, ask angel to be there. If you're able to do some meditation, perfect, please do so. Ask for spirits, ask for angels to come into guidance, to give you those answers into those moments when you're feeling a little bit less aligned. But honestly, what I can see over here It all has to do with your future and letting go of what is no good for you, figuring out what you want, but looking towards a future with positivity because good things are coming towards you. Sending you so much love, my sweetie. Rani, Merry Christmas, my sweetie. Let me move on forward over here just one moment. Okay, I'm going to go and see Kimberly, and I'm going to go and see Gypsy. So Kimberly followed out by Gypsy. Here we go, my lovely Kimberly. You are up next. It is opening on up very slowly. So Kimberly, Gypsy, moving on forward to our beautiful Susan right after. Oh, hey, I never answered Lex, did I? And I know she's not here, so I will answer Lex before moving over to Susan after Gypsy and Kimberly. Okay, so you haven't heard from Decon. Should you text him tomorrow or wait for him to contact you? Well, let's go and find that out right away. Let's go do it with this deck over here. So here we go for our beautiful Kimberly, which I believe is with us at this moment. So let's go and find that out. You have not heard from Decon. Should you text him tomorrow or should you wait for him to contact you? It sucks waiting for stuff, right? Waiting for answers, waiting for messages and texts. Let's go see. It's like the worst thing. So you have not heard. Should you text him tomorrow or should you wait for him to contact you? My Ten of Wands, you're getting tired. You're getting tired. You're wondering if everything is okay, if there's anything happening. But I do feel as though everything is okay over here, sweetie. But my Three of Swords, followed out by my Wheel of Fortune. There is some pain. There is some sadness. There is some wondering because we're not necessarily getting the contact that we would like to. I'm going to say at this moment, with my Knight and my Page of Cups, I'm going to say for the moment he is not quite ready to reach on out towards you. So I would wait for him to reach on out. I don't feel that if you reach out, you're going to get the answer that you want to have because he's just not ready. He's not at that point yet. What I can see over here is that he is looking to reach on out towards you, but not right away. You see over here we do have our Knight, and then over here we do have our Page, but who is offering something towards you. So if you reach on out right away, you're not going to get the answers that you want. You're going to end up being sad. But if you do wait a little bit, I feel as though he is going to be, whenever he is ready, he is going to be reaching on out towards you. It could be a week, it could be 7 to 10 days, but I feel as though he will reach on out towards you. If he does not reach on out towards you within the following 7 days or so, we can check out the energy again to see how it's going. But as I can see at this moment, this is when he is actually planning on reaching on out towards you. But if you do it right now, he's not ready. You're not going to get a positive response. So I say wait. I know it sucks. I know it's long. I know it's not really what you want, but I kind of feel like we have to wait a little bit. And sometimes patience actually does bring a lot of beautiful abundance. So my beautiful Kimberly, I'm going to say we're going to have to wait just a little bit, my sweetie. I know, my beautiful. I'm sending you really big hugs, my lovely. You've got this, okay? Be as patient as you can be. And if you can't stand it anymore, then I say send him a message. But I know you've got this. I know you're strong. My dear Gypsy, let's go and see, because you have a lot of questions. Then we're going to go and see Lex and Susan. Oh, yeah, right? Okay. So will BR reach out first, or will I, and when, and how does she feel about you? All right, all these questions, all this excitement. Are you going to be able to sleep tonight, my beautiful Gypsy? Let's go see. Actually, I know you will sleep. What I should actually say is who or what are you going to actually be dreaming of? So let's go see BR. Is BR going to be reaching out first, or will you, and when? All right, so the Hierophant. Okay, well, we're already thinking about it. I know you're thinking about it. I know she's thinking about it. My Two of Swords. Okay, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. Happiness, prosperity, being together. Ace of Pentacles, beginnings. But who is going to be doing this? Okay, so I swallowed the wrong way. Okay, hold on. I got way too excited into your story over here, Gypsy. My Seven of Pentacles over here. I have like one downer into the whole thing, okay? And let me tell you what this is. I feel as though for the moment that she is going to be the one who is going to be reaching out to you. I feel like it's going to be somewhere into the month of January, but maybe more around the end of January. We're going to be reaching on out towards you. Now, what I am going to have to say over here is that, look at this. We're thinking about you. You're thinking about her. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about the affection. There's no doubt about the connection that you guys do have together. I know that there is going to be a lot of happiness into the ending of this. And when I say ending, into the outcome, if you will, there's going to be a lot of happiness. There's going to be a lot of togetherness, a lot of prosperity. We're seeing some beautiful beginnings, but I do feel as though she is the one who wants to reach on out towards you. But it's going to be around the end of January from what I can see. So I'll say yes, she's going to be reaching out towards you around the end. How does she feel about you? She definitely wants new beginnings. She wants, well, new beginnings. She wants a beginning, sweetie. She wants to start something off with you. So, let's go see what's going to be happening with that, sweetie. And she actually believes that this is going to be working out, that this could really be good. I feel like she is positive. She's been thinking about you for quite some time. And I feel like she's excited about all of this. So I'm going to say yes, yes, and yes, my beautiful. Good for you, sweetie. It is just going to make the most beautiful beginning of the year. I love it. Yes. So is BR going to reach out first? No, you're going to, well, yes, BR is going to reach out first. Somewhere around end of January. And I feel like we're really, really excited, my beautiful, right now at this moment to really just think about all of this, to contact you, and so on. Yes, yes, and yes. And there you go, Gypsy. You got Maria thinking too. Here she is sending more questions out. Oh, I got you, my beautiful Maria. Thank you. I know you're back. I know you are. I know. It gives him time to wonder about you. And there's nothing like wondering about you to have more desire to come towards you, my beautiful Kimberly. Yes, I know, Maria. You're on fire. You're like Gypsy tonight. So many questions, on fire. I'm going to go and see Lex at this moment is where I'm going to be moving on forward to. So let me go and see Lex. And after Lex, I'm going to go and see, I'm going to go and do your follow-up question, my beautiful Maria. And I'm going to go and see Susan. So Lex is up next, and Lex I received over here. Hold on. Let me do that. Like that. Let's go and see Lex, and let's put a timestamp for Lex at 1:08. Look at that. Cleopatra Tarot by Gypsy. Look at that. Oh, what a nice name you've got, sweetie. And look at that picture. You're a Cleopatra, lovely. That was a script change for sure, wasn't it, Gypsy? I know. It's nice. I love it, Gypsy. I love when love comes on in. I love when love is there. It is just kind of pointing its romantic nose out. And we're just kind of waiting. We're waiting for that moment to arrive. It makes everything so exciting, doesn't it? All right, Lexi, let's go see. Talking about exciting. What are CJ's thoughts and feeling about you this week as Christmas gets closer, but still no contact, right? And you would hope that he would get closer and he'd want to talk to his son. It is Christmas, right? Oh, la, 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 la. Okay, let's go see. So, our beautiful Lexi. What is going on, my sweetie? I so wish I would be by the sea like that. I was actually looking at vacations today because I want to run away from the cold. But then I thought, I have way too many things going on. My youngest son is still not vaccinated with the 2 COVID shots because he just turned 5. And so he got the first one. He's got to get the second one because I'm too afraid to travel if he doesn't get at least, well, children can only have 2 shots. So Yeah, so I have to wait at least until February. And I have a bunch of appointments with my little girl. So, yeah, I kind of have to wait. But I just kind of want to get away to that beach that you're at, Lexi. So, what are CJ's thoughts and feelings about you this week as Christmas gets closer? And by the way, my beautiful Lexi, if I don't see you before, Christmas arrives or anything of this such, I wish you so much abundance with your beautiful children, sweetie. I know you love them to death, and I know that you really do take great care of them, and they love you. So I wish you all the best for the holiday season, sweetie. What I'm going to have to say over here for you, what are CJ's thoughts and feelings about you this week? He wants to communicate. He wants to reach on out. But you know what the actual problem is over here, Lexi? And I know you're going to say, oh my God, when I say it. I know you are. But I feel as though he's not reaching on out right now because it is Christmas, because I don't feel as though he has gotten any gift for your son. And I feel as though he is feeling bad towards that. And I don't feel as though he is feeling comfortable. And this is why he's kind of staying further off. But he is missing you and he is thinking about you, sweetie. But I feel as though he's feeling a little bit sad, maybe a little bit inappropriate because he has not done anything for Christmas. And you say, it's on CJ's baby's mom's Facebook that he's been putting a lot of sad faces on her stuff. Seriously. You get the feelings that things are not good. No, she tricked him into this whole thing. I don't even know if the baby is, I don't know. Like, he would have to do a paternity test, a little bit like we were saying over here, Lexi, like on Maury Povich. He'd have to do some type of test to make sure that this child is his, but I feel, I don't know how much that costs. It must cost like over $1,000. I don't know. It must cost a fair amount of money to do that, and I don't feel as though he has the ability to do so. But it could be actually quite profitable to do so, because I do feel as though she has been with other people into the meanwhile. Now, the sad faces and everything, I just don't feel as though he agrees that she is putting a lot of pictures and everything onto her Facebook and that she's exposing different things. I don't feel as though he likes that. Why does he not like it? You might be wondering. Because I don't feel as though he necessarily wants everybody knowing what's going on into his life, because he's got a lot of people who most likely don't like him all that much. He's got a lot of people to whom he actually owes money. And I feel as though he does not want to be found. He doesn't want to have any problems. And so he just kind of puts some sad faces, hoping that at some point she's going to get the point and she's going to stop posting. But are things, going well? Absolutely not. But I don't feel as though things ever went well. If he could run away, he could. The only reason that he is still there, my sweetie, there is one reason. One. And it's all about the money. It's all about the roof over his head. It's all about the support that he is getting. Otherwise, he would not be there. I know, sweetie. And, well, as for the being confused part, that's all about threesomes, sweetie. That's all about third parties. We say to one person that we love them, or we don't really tell them that we love them, and we kind of stick with them, but we're getting so much excitement elsewhere. But we don't want to lose a main person, because a main person is bringing us a roof over our head, is paying a lot of our bills. We don't want to lose that person. This is why he's still there. Any changes coming up for CJ and you into the upcoming weeks, such as him and you talking or anything? Let's go and see. Anything popping on up? Are you guys going to be talking? I feel as though yes, but it is going to be most likely after the New Year's. So somewhere into the beginning of the year, I feel as though it is a yes. It is going to be about talking. Is it going to be anything physical? I don't feel as though there will be anything physical, but you guys will be talking again somewhere around the end of the first, maybe even the second week of January. Let me go and see. Does Paul know that you're not interested in him anymore? My beautiful Maria, you're up next, followed out by our dear friend Susan. We'll get, I believe you have 4 different questions, my lovely. So, does Paul know that you're not interested in him anymore? I'm going to say a yes. We do know that you're no longer interested in us. I do kind of feel like we've a little bit put our brake upon that. And you see, we're not really moving, or we don't really have all that many plans on moving towards you anymore. So I'm going to say sadly, because I don't feel like we're happy about this. I'm going to say that we do know, my beautiful. Again, happy holidays to my beautiful Lexi. Let's go and see over here. Just thought of one more question again, didn't you? For the third time, right, Maria? You're really exaggerating tonight. No. You're really exaggerating. I'm going to have to put you on timeout, Maria. Okay, so Gypsy, you say you dated, but it was toxic, right? It was the right person but the wrong time, and that was 4 years ago. Oh, that happens, my beautiful. Sometimes that happens like after 10 years and everything. You just kind of realize that, you know what? You really do miss that person. The cords have never really been cut. You miss them. You want to give it another try. And why not? You only have one life to live, sweetie. So I say go for it. Let's go. Susan, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to be coming up next. So into the meanwhile, here we go. Let me just go see over here, Maria, if I got your second one at the same time. And I don't. I have one for now, so I'm going to answer this one. Here we go, Maria. So, what does he feel for you? What does he feel for you? Oh, and I believe that is our beautiful Maria. All right, I got your 2 donations, sweetie. I'll do both of them at the same time, so you don't have to hear me babble all the way, you know, until the end of many, many questions. So, how does he feel for you? How does he feel for our beautiful Maria? Here we go. Desire. He feels inspiration. Whenever he sees you, I feel as though his knees just kind of become weak. You know what happens? You kind of get stressed. You kind of get anxious. You don't feel all that tall anymore. You don't feel all that much strength. This is how he's feeling. So how does he feel for you? This is it. He feels as though you're that beautiful queen into his life. You are feminine. You feel like home towards him. You are just the most perfect home, practical, loving, down-to-earth, beautiful person that he knows. I'm actually going to have to say also over here, he believes that you are really quite calm. He loves that about you. You do have a certain calmness about you. Oh, you've got an exciting side about you, but you've got a calmness too. And I'm going to say that he actually feels really, really quite comfortable and really just at home with you, like he's never felt with anybody else before. And those are beautiful messages about how he feels about you. And when is it that conversation for you and him? And also, so he saw you but didn't talk to you because he was busy or nothing at all. No, I don't feel like he saw you because he was busy altogether. It was nothing at all, sweetie. And which is why he was so upset. He was so sad. He did not see you at all. No, nothing. Nope. He did not see you. He wanted to see you. And I know sometimes it's crazy because you could be into there could be 500 people around you. And you could be looking for that one needle, that one person into that haystack. And that person is right in front of you, but you're looking so much and you're so caught up into your ideas, into your thoughts, that you end up not really seeing them, but they're right there in front of you. So I'm going to have to say, no, he did not see you at all, sweetie, which is why he was very sad. He was wondering where the heck you were, what was happening, why he did not see you. Now, when is this conversation going to be happening for you guys? Now, if you're talking about the conversation about you guys being together, oh, my beautiful, it's going to be somewhere around the end of January, sweetie. I'm going to say end of January, maybe first week of February, not really before. We need that time to really just recognize that we're able to be friends, understand each other, respect each other, and be good to one another. And that is the most important thing for him. Once he realizes that you are able to do what he would like you to and into a certain way, he's going to know that he can trust you. He's going to know that you're able to modify certain things. And that is when he's going to be able and he's going to be wanting to be and starting that relationship with you. Now, is he thinking about you and him being together? Let's go and see. So, is he thinking about you and him being together? Is he thinking about you and him being together? It is a yes. He is. He is, my lovely. It's kind of interesting what I'm getting. I'm going to give it to you because I'm seeing it, and you take what you want out of it. I've got like beginnings, and I've got not endings, but I got beginnings, and I've got like a certain progress, which is really quite interesting. So for the moment, what I'm seeing is that it is really just a little bit. This is a relationship where there are some certain strings that are attached to one to the other. What these strings are going to bring and how far we're going to be able to tie a knot together is going to be the following of the questions. But we are tied together. We are bound together. But at this moment, we're feeling really quite out into the cold. We don't really know what to say. We don't really know what to do. We would like a lot of different things, but we're not quite ready for them. So this is where all that uncertainty and all that ambiguity is really coming on in. But what's really interesting is that as we move on forward further into the future, because you're talking about, is he still thinking about you and about you guys being together? It is a definite yes. We can see over here with my Three of Wands that this is all about manifesting our dreams. Three of Wands is looking towards the future. What do we want into the long term of our life, of our love life? Do we want to be in a relationship? Do we want to get married? All these different type of questions. And I know that this is just going to bring on a whole other amount of questions for you. But you ponder upon this, sweetie. So I'm going to have to say for the moment, we're a little bit into a moment of stagnation, but we are definitely looking towards that beautiful future together, sweetie. So we are thinking about you. We definitely are. We believe that you're very important into our world, and we don't want to lose you. We're just not quite ready for that relationship between, both of you guys at this moment. And imagine you were saying you don't see, I know, right? And Happy New Year's. And then today you dress up all pretty again and he just did not see you. I know, you could have been like that queen there and voila. Okay, let me go see what your other questions over here. Where is he going to spend Christmas and New Year's at and with who? I know. Oh my God, that is a question that kills everybody, right? Who is our love going to be spending Christmas with? I get you, sweetie. It is a stressful moment. Anything that is holidays, right? Christmas, New Year's, Easter, not really. Nobody really cares about the Easter bunny now, do they? Okay, I do because I have kids, but it's not the most important time. But yes, I get you, sweetie. Let's go and see what's going on. So who is he going to be spending Christmas and New Year's with? Okay, so here we go. You know what? I'm actually going to have to say New Year's and Christmas. Christmas is with family. So it's really with his family all together, sweetie. I don't feel like there's any third parties coming on in. Like, I don't feel like he's inviting any girlfriends or anybody of the opposite sex over. So I'm going to say it is really more of a family affair for Christmas. I feel like he's most likely going over to his parents. As of for New Year's, I feel like there's two different things. I feel like there's a daytime New Year's and there's a nighttime New Year's. The daytime New Year's I feel is spent with his family, and the nighttime New Year's I feel is actually spent with a couple of friends. I don't feel like it's all that much. I feel as though he is most likely going to be doing this at his place. I feel as though there's like a couple of friends and maybe their girlfriends that are coming upon, but nothing much more. So I'm going to say to you, there's no, lucky girl who's coming on in or nothing of the such. I don't want you to worry about that. I know that you're still going to worry about it, but I don't want you to worry about it. Now, does he love and realize that he does? Does he love you and realize that he does love you is what you're asking. Let's go see. Hello, Carlos, and welcome to the channel, sweetie. Thank you for your beautiful donation, and I will be with you momentarily. Just give me a few moments, lovely. I know, right? I know, no third party. That is all good. We don't want that happening. Okay, so let's go and find this out. So what do we have over here for our beautiful Maria now that we have taken off so much burden off of your back? So where is this, where is all this going? We've done that. Is he in love with you? And does he realize that he does love you? Does he love you? Absolutely. Does he realize that he is in love with you? Absolutely. Which kind of makes it a little bit all crazy and chaotic, because he loves you and he realized that he loves you. But, you know, the fact that you do kind of work at the same place, you do see each other, you know, it's a little bit more stressful, because we have not just the love and being together, but we also have the work part that is also there. So it brings in like a little extra challenge, if you will. So does he realize that he loves you? Absolutely, which is why he's looking towards the future. But he really needs to see that you guys are able to understand and to listen to each other before anything truly does happen. But he does realize and he does love you. Now, will he make a move or unblock you on Facebook? Will he make a move or unblock you on Facebook? As for the unblocking on Facebook, I see it happening somewhere around the end of January, if this energy stays the way that it is. Is he going to be making a move? I feel like it's going to be a little bit of an agreement kind of a thing. You're just going to feel like at some point around the end of January, beginning of February, you're going to get to a point where you're going to be talking a little bit more. You're going to be feeling more comfortable into this relationship. And that's where things are going to become a little bit more possible. And that's where I feel like it's just really going to come naturally, that, you know, you're going to you just say, why don't we just go out for a cup of, do you want to go out for a cup of coffee or something as such? And that's where the actual first date is going to be coming upon. So will he make a move or unblock you around the end of January? Is he going to make a move? I see in my mind at this moment that you're both kind of saying the exact same thing at the same time. It just kind of reminds me like of a Seinfeld episode. You're both wanting the exact same thing and you're both kind of saying something and you're like, okay, well, let's just go, right? I was going to offer you the same thing. This is what I'm seeing. So you're both thinking the same thing and you're both kind of saying the same thing at the same time. So you're both agreeing, okay, why don't we just go and get that nice cup of coffee or, you know, whatever. And that's where things are actually going to start to unblock. I know you do. I know you do. Exactly, Maria. That is what I said, my sweetie. I did. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Maria. I know you still have a zillion questions. I know you do, my lovely. But know that things are going to be okay. Let's go and see Carlos. I'm going to go and see Susan after, because Carlos is going out tonight. And I don't know what time it is for Carlos, but it might already be that nighttime. Let's go and do that before it's too late for you. So you're going out tonight and you want to know how is it going to go and what is going to be happening. Let's go see for Carlos, followed out by Susan. Yes, winter. Well, that would pretty much be your winter break, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah, so you have to do it when you come back from winter break. Absolutely. You've got to continue to be the good girl, but really sexy at the same time, Maria. Thank you, my beautiful Maria. Love you, sweetie. Love you and all your Grinchy decorations, even though I have not seen them. Oh, you're so adorable. I'm so lucky to actually get to meet so many of these beautiful, such as you. You guys are so lovely. I'm so lucky to see you guys every day. My dear Carlos, what is going on over here for you? Down to earth, tired of juggling something. There's a lot of changes going on. Are you planning on going to meet somebody, or you would like to meet somebody? Something is not going to quite go the way that you would like it to tonight, my dear. I feel as though something is going to be changing. So I'm going to say you're going to have a good night, Carlos. I feel as though you are. And hello, my beautiful Katie. Thank you, sweetie. So, well, hello, Rhonda. It is nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. Carlos, you're going out tonight. You want to know how it's going to go. What's going to happen. You're going to have fun, first of all. It's going to be a good evening. You're going to be happy. So for that, it's already good. That being said, if you are wanting to meet somebody, or if you're going to meet somebody, something that has to do with love, okay? You want to meet somebody, or you're going to be meeting somebody and you don't quite know what's going to be happening, you're going to end up being disappointed by this. So whatever this encounter is, if it may be a planned encounter or somebody that you're just going to meet while you're out, you're going to end up being disappointed by this person. I feel as though this person is a little bit... Whatever is happening on over here, I'm getting stagnation. I'm getting that not too much is really moving. It's not giving you anything. It's kind of like you're turning around circles and circles and circles, and you're not quite getting what it is that you want. So I don't know where you're going or what exactly you're doing tonight, my sweetie, but I am going to say to you, be careful for any conflicts. Be careful for any type of arguments that might kind of come along, but things are going to be feeling a little bit imbalanced. And I feel as though you're just going to say, you know what, I've kind of had enough of this. I don't feel like you're going to stick around. So if it's a blind date, it's not going to work out. If it's somebody that you're just kind of meeting as you're going on out, well, you might hook up with them, but you're going to be disappointed. You're not going to see them again. And if this is somebody that you've been wanting to see for quite some time, I'm going to have to say things are not necessarily going to go into the most perfect way. You might have to give it a second chance at another moment. But altogether, I do feel still that you're going to have an enjoyable evening. So I'm going to say you're still going to have a good time, Carlos. Carlos, I'm going to wish you a lovely evening. And, be careful for whatever type of love adventures you get yourself into here, sweetie. My beautiful Katie, I will be with you momentarily. For the moment, I'm actually going to go and see our beautiful friend over here, Susan, and then you're going to be up next, lovely. So here we go first. Susan, followed out by Katie. Susan is going to be at 1:33 and 30 seconds. My lovely Susan, what is Andrew thinking and feeling? And on Thursday, everyone would know that I'm having a baby. How would your Christmas be around everyone? Yeah, because then they're going to see your beautiful belly, aren't they, my sweetie? Well, let's go and see that. So, what is Andrew thinking and feeling? Let's start off with that. What is Andrew thinking and feeling? And on Thursday, everybody's going to know. You must be so stressed, my beautiful Susan. You must be just stressed out of your mind here, my lovely. Okay, 3 of Wands, our 3 of Cups, followed out by our 4 of Cups, my lovely. Okay, first of all, what I'm actually going to have to say to you is, how is Andrew feeling and thinking about you? We're looking towards the future, my lovely. There's no doubt about it. We want to take a bunch of adventures with you. We want to continue. We want a lot of beginnings. We want to build this family together. We want to build this love together. He's loved you forever, sweetie. Now you're just kind of adding on in the most special and the most beautiful gift that you could ever give him. It is really about that unity, about that family, about that partnership. So good for you. And he's wanting to move on forward with that. I see nothing but good things over here, sweetie. So I'm going to say he absolutely does love you. But I'm going to say, if you're feeling like he's a little bit distant, I do see as though he could be feeling a little bit upset or a little bit distant. It could have to do with conversations that you guys have had into the past, like into the past week or so. He is feeling like a little bit hurt, but other than that, he loves you, sweetie. He's not going anywhere. And yes, how is your Christmas going to be around everybody? Because they're going to see that beautiful belly of yours, aren't they? 6 of Cups. There's so many things you can't eat when you're pregnant, right? Well, thank you, my beautiful Susan. I know, it's crazy. 6 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, followed out by our Queen of Pentacles and our 9 of Cups. So I'm actually going to have to say it's going to be Christmas. I feel as though things are going to be good. I feel like somebody, I don't know who it is, but there's a woman who is going to be talking to you about finances, about money, and that's just going to be a little bit of a pit because you don't really want that, especially not at Christmas time. So there is going to be a little bit of a conversation that is going to be geared towards that. But other than that, I'm going to say that it is good. I'm seeing over here happiness. I'm seeing togetherness. I feel as though you know, we're going to accept, we're going to see, and I feel like we're going to try to be happy for you, sweetie. So mostly you might have a little bit of like, you know, a little bit of excitement or a little bit of bewilderment into all of this. But other than that, I'm going to say that things are going to be good, my lovely. And on this Thursday, you're going to be telling your best friend, oh, that's when it's happening. Sharon, how is she going to be taking that? Yes, that is it. You've been talking to me about this for months now. When should I tell Sharon, right? Sharon, it is time to tell her. Okay, she's going to be surprised as hell. She's going to be a little bit deceived. Honestly, she's going to be a little bit sad by the fact that you did not tell her before, that you did not trust her enough to tell her this. She is going to be a little bit sad. She is going to be a little bit frustrated. Not everything is going to go clear as butter, sweetie. But I will say, mostly speaking, things are going to go well. I feel as though she is not necessarily going to understand everything that has been happening, but she's going to be happy for you because you are happy. So will it actually create a big problem? No. But is she going to be disappointed that you did not tell her into the past? Yes. And with you having a baby, will everything with everyone knowing work out smoothly, and will it be good? Well, yeah, that's a little bit what we're seeing over here, right? So Sharon, we're going to be disappointed. We're going to be a little bit sad because, well, we were really just kind of hoping that you would tell us before, that you would trust us by telling this kind of information before, because it is really a big thing. But I feel as though things are going to be okay. We're going to be a little bit sad, nothing much more. As for family, I feel as though family kind of judges you into a certain way because they want more from you. I feel as though they want you to make more action. They want you to do more things that you're not able to do at this moment. So they're a little bit judgmental, your family, sweetie. They're a little bit harsh, but even though they're harsh and even though they're a little bit judgmental, I want you to know that beneath all of that, they really just want your very best. They love you and they care for you, and they're really just going to be happy to, you know, have this beautiful child that's going to be, you know, joining into this beautiful family of yours, sweetie. So is everything going to go smoothly? And not everything is going to be perfect. You're going to have a couple bump into the road, but I feel as though everything is going to end up being quite good. So a couple little challenges, but other than that, things are going to be good. I don't want you to worry about it. My gosh. The best thing that I want you to do, and the best really, is to think about you and is to think about your baby girl. Think about Andrew. Who cares what other people think, my beautiful Susan? Who cares? As long as you're happy, as long as Andrew is happy, and that is what you guys want, who cares what the other people want? Don't worry about it, okay? Don't stress yourself about that neither. So I'm going to say there's going to be a couple little bumps into the road, but nothing much more. You're going to be okay. Let me go over here. Did Andrew meet up with his ex-girlfriend today, and did he have to pay her bills? Let's go and see that. We do have Katie, who's going to be after Susan. Let's go and see that, my lovely. So, did Andrew meet up with his ex-wife today? And did he have to pay for her bills? Oh, my sweetie. Oh, let's go and find that out. I feel like it's a yes. Page of Swords, and it is. Let's continue and let's go and get the rest of the information. So I'm going to say for the moment, from what I can actually see, he's not really going to be telling you because he doesn't want to create any problems. He doesn't want to create any frustration. But I'm actually going to have to say yes. So did Andrew meet up with his ex-wife today, and did he have to pay her bills? I will say yes upon that one. And does Andrew still want to marry you? And if so, when is that going to be? Does Andrew still want to marry our beautiful Susan? And if so, when will that be? Lilith and Juan Santana is going to be our time for tonight, okay, guys? So does Andrew still want to marry our beautiful Susan? I feel as though we do still want to marry you, no doubt about it. I don't feel as though the proposal is coming on in until somewhere around July, maybe August of next year. But with a wedding that would most likely be somewhere around the month of September of the following year. And what can you do to make Andrew happy with you? Because you don't want to make him upset and you don't want to push him away, right? Oh, my lovely. The best thing that you can really truly do is to trust him. I feel it's to be yourself. It's important, Susan. I don't want you to tell you don't say anything and don't speak your mind and don't speak about your trust issues or what's going on with the ex or with the wives and so on. It is absolutely normal that you would, and I don't want you to keep that in because it's not healthy. It's not good. It's just not the thing. But what I actually really need you to do over here, my beautiful Susan, is I need you to try yourself personally. I need you to set him aside from all other people that you have been with because he is not the same as the others. I need you to set him aside. I need you to look at what he has done for you, what he has done for your child, and what your plans are for the future. I need you to see how much he loves you, how much he cares for you, and how much he is actually doing. And all of that taking in consideration, because I still feel like, yes, I know that you don't like it, but he does have a lot of friends, and I know that he does help his ex-wife, but in a way, my dear gosh, it is a very... he's no longer with the ex-wife, but he's still helping the ex-wife. He's still paying the bills. Nobody dishes out money like that just for the fun of it, sweetie. Nobody does it. You do it because you have to. And if he is doing it because of a sense of duty, good for him for doing so, because there's so many men out there who are not necessarily paying those bills and not necessarily paying those paternity, I don't know how you call them, but those financial things that the men have to pay whenever you guys divorce and everything. So the alimony, there you go. There are so many men out there, and there's women also, who are not paying those alimonies that they are meant to do, and that money truly does go for the child. So I want you to look at it a little bit into a different way. Even though he is no longer with his ex, he still respects her and he still wants the best for her, and he still wants the best for his child. And this is why he is doing this. He's not doing it because he loves her. He is doing it out of respect. He's doing it because he's a good guy, and you've got a good guy, sweetie. So please do remember that you've got a good one, sweetie, and he loves you and he wants the very best for you, and he is wanting to do everything for you. So what you can truly do for me over here is to have some happiness, to believe into the success of this relationship, to know that, yes, my gosh, not everything is going to be easy. Relationships are hard as hell, Susan. They are hard. Nothing is easy. But if you work through it and you're able to talk to each other and to work through it, you're going to get the 10 of coins. You're going to get that ultimate happiness over here, and everything is going to be absolutely okay. So I need you to love him. I need you to believe into him. And with that, you're going to be good for gold. I love you, Susan. You're beautiful in so many ways. And I'm so, so, so very glad that you and your little beautiful baby girl, everything is okay. Which, by the way, by now, my beautiful Susan, you should be receiving, I say receiving, you should be getting all those kicks, shouldn't you? I used to get all different kind of kicks, and different with all of my children, honestly. One of them would wake up, I think it was my oldest one, who would wake up like every night around 9 p.m. Oh, he was crazy. 10 p.m. he'd wake up and he'd kick the hell out of my belly. And it's kind of interesting, isn't it? Because still up to now, he is the one who gets and stays up the latest. He's like me. He's a night owl. And he's up at 10, at 11 at night. He is up, and he's 9 years old. He's up. He does not want to go to sleep. He can't sleep. He's a night owl. And I had one of them who just had hiccups at a certain amount, but every single night, every single, all of them are different. Enjoy, my sweetie, everything that's going on. Enjoy those beautiful kicks, even though they're absolutely annoying. Enjoy them. That being said, I'm going to go and see Katie. So is Jordan going to find a serious romantic interest other than you into the next 3 months? Let's go and find that out. Let me go over here, and let me just go and make sure that everything is good into the PayPal also before I move on forward to our beautiful Katie, but I do believe that everything is good. So let's go over here. I have to say again, Lilith and Juanson, if you guys are able to send a message out to our beautiful friend, please do. Our beautiful friend Amy, I'm kind of getting worried. I did send her a message, but I didn't get anything out. So Katie, is Jordan going to find any serious romantic interest other than you into the next 3 months? Let's go and see. And I like your time frame. 3 months is absolutely perfect. Okay. So is Jordan going to find out any serious romantic interest other than you into the next 3 months? I know. I did it yesterday, Lilith, and I did not get any message back, and I was wondering how she was doing. I did not get anything back, which is so weird. We usually see her every day, and she's just kind of disappeared off the map. It is kind of worrisome, so hopefully she's okay. Try to do it, Lilith or Juanson. Let me know if you guys receive any type of response. I have nothing so far, and I'm kind of getting worried. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to send another message out to her tomorrow or something. 10 of Swords. Let's go and find out what we've got into our 10 of Swords. Okay, 10 of Swords followed out by our 5 of Swords, our 5 of Wands also. Hello, my beautiful Sarah. Nice to see you. There you go, my beautiful Susan. It is nice to see you, my lovely soul. I just finished my beautiful your reading, sweetie. Hello, my dear Sierra. I'm going to say for the moment over here from my beautiful Katie, is he going to be finding anybody else into the following 3 months? It's a no, and good for you. I don't know that you're glad about this. It's hard for you to go to sleep at night, right? I know, Susan. It's crazy. You get kicked like hell. Either you're really, really sore. With my last one, I used to get like numb into my whole arm at night, every single night. It was crazy. Every pregnancy is different. And well, they're all lovely into their own horrible kind of a way, I have to say, because I did not enjoy any of them. Every single extra one that I had, I felt more ill. But, oh my God, I just love them. It is so worth the illness. A bit by bit, right? Maybe everything will suck for him. Yeah, everything is going to suck for him. Are you happy about that, Katie? Don't answer that question because karma's going to come and bite you in the butt. So... No, karma will not bite you in the butt for that, sweetie. I'm actually going to have to say over here for you, my lovely, is going to be finding anybody else. Look like, yeah, I know, look like all the cards like shit. I love that. That is so funny. Yeah, they are shit. They are, Katie. You're so funny. So yes, Katie, his love life is looking like shit. So everything is good onto your side. 10 of Swords. I don't feel like anything is really kicking on off. 5 of Swords. I feel like if ever anybody really comes on close to him, he's gonna run away like a bat from hell. Also, I'm seeing over here our 5 of Wands, no beginnings, no following up through. Knights of Cups, neither. I feel as though he's really just wanting love. He's wanting beginnings. He's wanting good things, but he doesn't know where the heck to go and get it because he's not getting it. So I'm going to say into the following 3 months, his love life is really like that emoticon poo that you just sent me, sweetie. Yes, it is. It is stinky as hell. So it's a no, my beautiful kitty. You're so funny. It's hilarious. Sierra, you want to know how your younger brother feels that you stood up for him. Good for you. And you told him he was no longer going to disrespect you. Good for you. And you say you told him that you weren't going to keep verbally. Good for you. Yes. And you felt that it was time that you set your foot down with him already. Yes, yes, and yes, yes, yes. Okay, Sierra, beautiful. Congratulations to you, my sweetie. I absolutely love it. No, it is perfect that you vented, Sierra. It is absolutely perfect. I love it. It is raw. It is there. It is what you felt and is what you need to say, and good for you. This is what every single person needs to do. Every one of us, everybody into our life. Somebody is draining you. Somebody is doing something to you that is no good, that is not accepted into your life. You need to let them know, because otherwise they keep on like sucking your blood. They suck your energy, sweetie, and they'll suck your energy until you have no longer any energy, because they have the power and they believe that they are stronger than you. So good for you. Let me go and see how your brother actually felt about this. But I have to say, for you, a round of applause, sweetie. Katie, for you, yes, yes, and yes. His love life will be crap. Yes, it is perfect. Oh, that is so funny. Maria, you say, you know that you sound like a novel. Yes, out of Days of Our Lives, but you forgot to ask, will you and Roberto see each other again before winter? No, you did actually ask it. And I said, no, I do not believe you are going to, my beautiful Maria. You asked it into a PayPal, my sweetie. So I'm going to say no, my beautiful Maria. You are my Days of the Lives novel, sweetie. Okay, and you say, Katie, you loved him and the shit on that. Oh, Katie. Yes. Oh, yes. Amen to the shit onto his love life. Absolutely. Absolutely, sweetie. Sierra, oh my God, good for you. I love this. I love. First thing I'm going to say to you, you want to know how your younger brother feels? He feels as though this was absolutely unexpected. He was not expecting this kind of how could I say, of a throwback, of a return, of a stand-up of yours. I actually feel interesting, isn't it? Because he was not expecting this whatsoever. You hurt his ego today. And you know what? I'm actually going to have to say, he's feeling a little bit sad, as if he never really wanted to do that, right? Oh, it's all good, my beautiful Maria. You've got such a beautiful novel. It is, I'm going to say, normal that you get yourself lost into it, sweetie. So I'm going to have to actually say over here, my beautiful Sierra, big changes are going to be coming upon. It is time for him to actually change things. It is time for you guys to move on. So let me put it this way. Is everything going to be fixed now that you told him that he cannot treat you like shit anymore? Not quite. But is he completely surprised that you did it? Yes. Is he hurt by it? Yes. Is he going to try to make things a little bit better? Yes. Is he going to fix everything? No. It is still going to be an ongoing battle. So I'm going to have to say, you know what? If he's not able into the future to listen to what you are saying, and if he gives any other crap towards you, stand your ground again, a second time. Tell him again. And if he is not able to understand, then I kind of feel like he needs a little bit of a pause from your life, sweetie, because he does not deserve you. And you don't deserve that type of crap into your life, sweetie. You don't. There's enough miserable stuff into, everybody's life, into every single time. May it be with love, may it be with friends, may it be with family, may it be with career. There's enough going on. We don't need that. And we don't need it from our family, sweetie. So good for you for standing your ground. Are things necessarily going to get better from here on? Not quite, but you've said what you had to say. I feel like you're going to have to say it a second time before things actually start putting themselves into action. So good for you, though. You did hurt him and you did surprise him, and he's still going to continue, though, a little bit. He's still going to continue to see if you're able to do this a second time. He wants to see how strong you are. Crazy, isn't it, Sierra? Susan, you say you feel like being hurt from your family and your other ex, and that you're so scared. I know that you are, and you're going to push Andrew away. And what can you do to keep him? You've got to trust him. You've got to trust him, my beautiful. It's the only thing that you can do. Trust, trust, and trust. If you are able to trust him, if you are able to make him, I'm not going to say make him your king. I don't want anybody to make anybody their king. I don't want anybody to make anybody their queen neither. I don't feel like that's good. I don't feel like that is, I don't feel like that's a healthy type of relationship. I'm going to have to say over here, if you guys are able to respect each other into many different ways, I feel like that's good. Oh, Sierra, I'm proud of you, sweetie. Good for you. You keep on standing your ground, my lovely. What you did was perfect. I loved it. Good for you. I wish that we could all do the exact same thing. Let's put a timestamp over here at 1:55 for our beautiful Susan. Absolutely, my sweetie. And let's go and answer your question over here. So, yes, I know about this whole family, and you just kind of feel as though you've been hurt, and you don't want to lose anybody. And so you're a little bit on guard. You're a little bit worried about everything that's going to be happening. But what I really need you to do is I need you to release your fear. I need you to release that fear. I need you to know that Andrew is not like anybody else. Andrew is somebody completely different. I need you to know over here that I need you to release the pain from the past of everybody that has hurt you. Honestly, my beautiful Susan, what I need you to do is right here, right now, I need you to look at your life. I need you to take a piece of paper. I need you to write onto that piece of paper the names of the different people into your life who have created waves into your life, if you will. May they be good, may they be bad. And I want you to write next to their name what they have done to you, either into the positive or into the negative. And then I want you to do a roundabout. Whoever has done positive to you, perfect. Whoever has done negative to you, are they still into your life? And what can you do to mend this? What can you do to change this type of relationship? How can you make it more strong? Because nobody wants to hurt you. Nobody wants to be hurt. Nobody wants to be at war. It is not the point. When we're at war, when we're upset, it's because we're feeling hurt. We're feeling personally attacked. You are afraid of being attacked. You are afraid of being attacked love-wise. You're afraid that somebody is going to take away from you the person who loves you and who takes care of you and who wants to take care of your child and your family and your future. And that is why you are so afraid. But being afraid, if you're just afraid, you're going to end up losing him if you're always afraid. Because the man does not necessarily, or a woman, whoever it is, into a relationship, nobody wants to be with a person who is always so insecure. Believe into your worth, my beautiful. I need you to look at yourself. I know it's a lot of stuff to do. You can't do it all at once, my beautiful, but look at yourself, Susan. Look at what you have to give. Look at what you have to offer. How beautiful, how sweet, how loving, how caring you are, how nurturing you are. Look at what you have to offer. Believe into that beautiful offer, and then you will finally understand how much Andrew loves you and why he loves you and what he loves about you, sweetie. You can even sit down and have this a little bit of an exercise, if you will. You know, what do you love from me? What do I love from you? You know, and different type of things like that. So you can try to understand each other a little bit more. It could even be a little bit of a truth or dare kind of a game, like, what do you not like about me whatsoever? And, you know, you can do the same thing onto the other side. He can tell you. And this is the way that you guys could kind of work upon it, but a little bit more into a fun kind of a way. And that's how you're going to get to the bottom of it. So how can you really, truly keep him? It's by communicating. It's about trusting. Trust, and trust. Trust that he loves you. Trust that he's not cheating on you. Trust that he wants the very best for you and this family. He is with you because he loves you, and he's loved you forever, sweetie. And let's go and see our dear friend over here, Watson. And I am to believe that, yes, donations are closed for tonight. But, my dear friends and beautiful souls, we will be back tomorrow. Same place, same time. So let's go and see Watson over here. And let me just go and make sure that everything is good onto this side. And everything is. So my dear friend Watson, what do we have? Let's do that. I know that that beautiful cover of yours is out, and oh my gosh, the work that you put into it, crazy. So you're still working on your covers, right? I know, editing software. Oh my, I hate anything that has to do with computers. It doesn't always work, does it? And it just makes you wait over and over and over. So how is this work week going to be? Are you going to be seeing Elizabeth? Let's start off with that. How will this work week be? Kenzie, my sweetie, I'm so sorry, my lovely. We have closed our donations, my beautiful, on the questions at 10 o'clock. So about 3-4 minutes ago, sweetie. We will be back tomorrow, same place, same time, though. Anybody who is still with us, by the way, guys, we love you. Please do stick on by if you do want to listen to Watson's reading, but we will be back tomorrow, same place, same time. So are you going to be seeing her? I actually feel as though you are going to be seeing her. I feel like it's going to be something that is going to be like really quite brief, but you are going to see her. Are you going to be able to talk with her? I don't quite feel you're going to be able to talk with her, but at least you'll physically be seeing her, which would in itself be somewhat of a beautiful gift, right? Let's go see. Oh, Juanson, it is so perfect. My God, Juanson, you are so talented. You deserve to be so much higher. You deserve to be into a different place. You deserve to be recognized. You have so many different talents. It is absolutely amazing. The artiste world is not an easy world. It is truly not. It is so difficult to get on by, but you have the talent, sweetie. I wish that at some point somebody is going to be able to see you, to hear you, and to give you that break that you need. So as for this week, my dear, I'm going to have to say I feel like you are going to be seeing her, but you're not necessarily going to be able to talk with her. Let's go and use this deck over here and see what we're getting a little bit into the reading. Let me do that like that. Let's go over here. Okay. Have you guys made your witchy balls, by the way? I even had David make a witchy ball with me. Can you imagine that? I had him make a witchy ball with me. We made a combination of a witchy ball. And our kids each made a witchy ball of their own. It is so cute. They're so adorable. They're wrapped like in velvet, like a velvet, how could I say, like of a bow. It is so cute. They love doing rituals. They're like little Harry Potters. They're so cute. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to have to say over here for you, my dear Juanson, Ace of Swords, you are growing more and more mental energy as time goes on by. Okay, you're getting more strong. I feel as though beautiful celebrations are going to be coming into your life, but that's no big thing. I mean, that's, holidays coming on. So celebrations will be coming into your life. I feel as though Seven of Cups over here telling us that not yet. You got to get going, Lilith. You've got to do it before the 1st of January. You can do a witchy ball any time of the year, but the whole point of the witchy ball is to do it before the 1st of January, because that witchy ball is supposed to stay with you and bring you whatever it is that you are asking for it for the following 12 months. You're only supposed to make one witchy ball per year. So that being said, I'm putting pressure upon you, Lilith. Right. So, here we go. My dear Juanson, what else am I getting on out for you? So, what I can see over here, we're growing more mental energy altogether. We're seeing more opportunities. Again, look at that. 7 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. Combination altogether. Work, effort, love, everything is there. So, beautiful possibilities are definitely going to be coming in towards work. Our 2 of Wands, our King of Cups over here, creations, looking towards the future, but not quite being able to do so at this moment. But it's not your fault. It is just because you don't quite have that possibility at this moment. Our Three of Cups, followed out by our Knight of Cups, is telling me that we are working towards it. So, you know what? Everything is there. Everything is in place for everything to be happening. Our Queen of Cups is here, loving you so very much, just kind of waiting for some type of a movement coming from you. But we know that we can't just have a movement come on out of nowhere. So there's got to be a space, there's got to be a time, there's got to be a moment. And I feel like everything is just kind of chaotic right now. You don't have that time, you don't have that moment, but both of you guys are looking for that moment. You're looking for that time. I know you're busy as heck, right? I know you are, Lilith. I know you are, my sweetie. And again, no pressure whatsoever. Even if you make it into January, make it into January, sweetie. It will be good for 11 months, okay? Take the time that is necessary. Oh my gosh. I mean, witchcraft is not about being pressured into doing anything. Witchcraft is about love. It's about intention. It's about purity and nothing much more. So I'm going to say do it whenever you're ready. Just keep it into your house, even if you want to do into the month of June or, you know, whenever. No pressure, my sweetie. When you're ready, go for it. And by the way, guys, I'm always forgetting to tell you guys, I should post it into the members site. Lilith and Watson, if Gypsy's still here also, well, all other 6 people that are still here, beautiful Susan, please, onto the 1st of every month, I need you to open up the door, the front door of your house. Unless you live into an apartment, you can do it from a window. But if you have a house or you have an entry to your place, I need you to blow cinnamon, about 3 teaspoons full of cinnamon. I need you to blow it out of your door every single 1st of the month. And that is going to bring in protection and abundance into your household for the whole month. You can do it into your office area if that's what you want, or if in your bedroom, if that is the place that you want to have that protection and that abundance. But please do so. You need to leave the cinnamon there for 24 hours. You need to blow it out, not blowing in. Okay, guys? Don't forget the blowing of the cinnamon every 1st of the month. I'm always forgetting to tell you guys, but please do it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you did not know about that, Lilith. I do it I've had my kids do it with me every once in a while. We all go through the door. My neighbors must all think that we're absolutely crazy. We're all out there just kind of blowing cinnamon at our door. And you have a bunch of cinnamon that comes on in. You need to leave it there for like 24 hours. After 24 hours, you can broom it, you can vacuum it, you can keep it there for scent if you will. But it brings protection into the environment that you would like it to have. But you must do it until the 1st of every single month. So don't forget, guys, crushed cinnamon. Yes, go for it. So let's continue. And I'm surely going to forget about it at the beginning of the, hello, my beautiful Carrie. I'm surely going to forget about it at the beginning, you know, for the new year. So please don't forget cinnamon blowing, 1st of the month, everybody, please. Juanson, let's go and see. Angel message. I love cinnamon. I love the scent. I actually do it out of my front door in front. And I wish out a desire as I blow it on out. But I also do it last month. I did it onto my office also. I did it into my office at the office door. Always at doors, guys, because doors are like portals. So do it at your doors. It is such an easy and beautiful spell. And we all have that ingredient, right? My gosh. We all have crushed cinnamon. Juanson, this is a message from your angels to be diplomatic and compassionate towards your fellow sisters and brothers. Speak your truth to them through your divine light and life purpose. And remember to maintain harmony within so that it may be displayed outward into your beautiful world. How are you doing, my beautiful Carrie, sweetie? Do you have any news from Sag? Did he enjoy his gifts? And I hope he did. And I hope he showed gratitude towards them. Okay. Let's continue. with some messages. Oh, powder and sticks. I put the sticks into my cinnamon and onto my cinnamon. I put the sticks into my witchy balls. Into my witchy balls, guys. I did not put... You might not be able to find everything because some of you guys live into more exotic places, but I put pine cones, or little bits of pine cones anyway, so what I could find. It's a little bit difficult to find at this time of year. I put parts of pine trees. I put bay leaves, and I wrote my intentions onto the bay leaves. I also took, I think you call it wood birch. It's called a bouleau in French. So it's a tree that's white, and you take the paper off, or the peeling off of the tree. And I wrote our intentions onto that also. Yes, and I put a seashell from a vacation that we have had together. So the seashell is the water. It's a little bit of the grounding. And I sealed that up with wax. I did not put any moon water into it. And so that's what I put into my witchy ball. Yes, and I sealed that up with like a velvet robe, so we could tie it on up to like a Christmas tree or a doorknob, or yeah. Birch tree bark. Thank you so very much. That is exactly what it is. I went into the woods with my little Raphael, and we went to find all the natural ingredients that we needed. That was our main purpose. We were going to the woods, and we went into the woods he was onto his sled, and I was pulling him, and we were onto the great hunt for pine nuts and everything of the such. It was cute. So here we go. I know, it smells amazing. I used to eat that stuff when I was a girl. You have the exotic location in which you live in. Natural ingredients. All right, my beautiful. As long as you have all those natural ingredients, you're all good for it. I had to go out into the natural cold area to get what I needed. Watson, I'm getting sex is on my mind. You are absolutely everything. And I feel as though you have hurt me a little bit into the past. Why have you hurt? Oh, you're wondering. Because we don't really have that connection yet. We did not start anything up. You did not actually ask her out onto anything. She's feeling a little bit hurt by this. But I'm getting a yes and a no. Also over here, for the moment, I don't really feel as though we're able to see each other. I feel as though we need to continue. We need to try to connect to each other, because I truly do want to be with you. I just don't know how we're going to be able to do this. But I have so much hope. I have so much love. I have so much want and so much desire. I know, sweetie. I know. I know, Carrie. You've got a lot of pine trees into your yard, sweetie. That's what I was saying. All you got to do is go into your yard. You're going to find most of your, decorations. Ah, Sean. So much love sent out to you, sweetie. We love you too, Sean. You are such a beautiful part of our family. You're always coming on in. You're so sweet, you're so kind, and you're so loving. We appreciate you, my dear Sean. The house is at 0. Oh my God, I can't even think about that, sweetie. I would die. I would, honestly. I am what you call fluid. If you change, David keeps playing the temperature into our upstairs living room. He keeps playing tricks onto me. The other day, I was called. I'm like, oh my God, it is so cold. What did David do to the temperature? And I went to check it out, and I knew he played with it. I keep telling him to stop playing with the temperature. Stop playing with the thermostat. Stop it. I know when it's cold. And so at one point, he had it like 18. I'm like, you're crazy. I put it to like 20. And he's like, then he put it down to like 19. And I'm like, I'm cold. I know you did something. And I go and look, and I see it at 19. Yesterday, I was cold. I'm like, he did something to the heat again. He's just playing games with me. He put it at 19.5. Yeah, just the 0.5 degrees. I was freezing from 0.5 degrees. He's playing tricks with my mind. I could not do that. I don't know, my beautiful Carrie. You need all those beautiful heated blankets, sweetie. Oh my God. Or you need to come and see me. You need to come and get some heated blankets and some heat over here, my lovely. The fridge quit working. It's so cold, right? The ginger ale is slush now. My God. Oh, Carrie, I feel as though you need to come and see me into vacation. You need to come to exotic Quebec City, sweetie. It's like -4 degrees over here. Oh, gosh. Okay. You're freezing. Hands and toes are so cold, right? Oh, sweetie. I don't know why I'm still shuffling this. I'm done with this. I am. All right. Let me take out some of these over here, and then we're going to finish up the readings for tonight. So here we go. Watson, Watson. I catch myself wondering what you look like when you're sleeping. I feel like I've known you for an absolute lifetime. And when I'm afraid I'll lose you, I have to pull away so I don't get hurt. And I want to lie with you out into the sun, being one of those very beautiful couples that everybody is simply jealous of. And right before we do end this live, just give me one moment over here, guys. All right before we do finish, for Carrie, messages. I get so excited when I do see you. I really do want to have a little bit of that wine. I want to get a dinner together. I also would absolutely love to travel somewhere with you. I feel as though I don't always deserve you, but I want you to know that I do want you. And I thank you for every single thing that you do for me. I want you to know that ultimately I need you into my life. I know, wasn't it, Watson? So those last messages were for our beautiful Carrie. Hoping that you're going to stay warm tonight, my sweetie. I am sending you guys so much love, so much patience, so much courage. Stay strong. Everybody rest really, really well. Carrie, stay warm. Watson, be the most creative, beautiful being soul that you are. And Lilith, I need you to go get some more rest. That being said, I love you guys. Angels, Lilith, and Watson, you're my angels. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same time. Good night, everybody. Good night, my beautiful Carrie. Stay warm, sweetie.